Hi guys. So you know what? I never stay come out anyway, and my internet they break up and down. So we need to talk, okay? We need to talk about abusive parents. Parents wey dey abusive for Africa and for this Europe, okay? And most of the techniques and the behavior, most of our parents don't show towards us, the good and the bad ones. Why e be say na those bad behavior, wetin bad na we, most of us Africans, we dey like to emulate, we dey like to refine, we like to bring something wey bad come out, we go try to make it look good. Why we no dey bring something nice, something good and make it look more better? So some parents for Africa now, that time wey dey grow dey come, at times their pikin no even do anything, they go just tear and slap, they just conk am, they just dey beat them, they just guys, any small thing na beat, any small thing na curse. Una know some of una go still okay, as I dey talk dey come just now, this my phone get as the network not too strong, okay? E get some kind high wey our mama go tell look us that time sef. See the thing go just kill your spirit. E go just be like say make you dig down and enter inside. All those mothers wey dey use bad eye dey look person. E get some kind thing wey your mother go talk sef, you go say this woman na wish. So why you believe say that thing, that high wey your mama take look you, e hurt your feelings? You come still born the pain to your own children. Okay, I understand say people when they hurt, they like to hurt each other, hurt another person. But we need to, so we as women, we dey responsible for the emotional feelings of our children. We dey responsible for their self-esteem when it comes to building it. We dey responsible to shaping the society, whether our boys, son, our girls. We hold a lot of responsibility to build their mental own and their own. Because if our own mental health and everything they fine, we will give our children that same energy. That is why I always talk and say don't have children with Rolling Stone, because if Rolling Stone give you that negative energy, it give you bad life, give you difficult life, those life. So if Rolling Stone, which is their baby daddy or their father or their husband, give you good life, that same good energy, more calm life, you will give those your children that calm life. But if it be those women where you be say they don't fair beat you when you they grow, they come, they don't fair abuse you, your mother turn to bully, your father turn to bully, people around you now bully. Why you want to put those type of energy and behavior on your own daughters and children? You'll see some mama go, you look biki, giving no porion, giving no azen, go warming azen, gakon webunum. Destroy with their mouth, they destroy their children's self-esteem. You see why so many women today they see husband house, husband house get husband house, not be the one where they for the treat them good. When we talk about some husband house, when we say the man they treat them bad, they don't want to come out. Some women believe say they once they enter husband house, now do or die. If that man they tell them say I don't want you, I want they go take knife cut you, I go kill you, they will still remain there. Why did they remain there? Because the house where they go come out, they're not they comfortable for that house to go back there. They're not they comfortable to go back to that house back again. Come and put and say if you don't come up for your papa house, they don't need to go back again because they know what they will give you for there. Where they go as husband house. Not be all. Some of the men are nice, some of them are bad. 60% of them or 80% are bad men. They were badly. Many of the men are badly raised by these same abusive women. These women that abuse their daughter verbally, verbal abuse. They bully their daughter. Many of these women think say their daughter now their competitor, now the competition. Many of the women believe say they're not supposed to born this pikin. So that hatred is everywhere. Many of the women, because they never tap into their own feminine being, they hate them. Any woman when they meet, they hate all the women because many of them never get better husband. They believe say if they defend the men will like them to marry them. They believe say if they 100% tell the men say they are right, even though they don't say they are wrong. They believe say the men will come like them. But no real man like all those things. Even the Rolling Stone when you they support when you do bad. Rolling Stone knows say you're supposed to do something the other way. But Rolling Stone saying you supporting him, he will not even marry you. They hate you, they dislike you. They be that say you don't know who you are, you advocate for them. You will tell your daughter say she ugly, she'll do this one. Why it be say many African women want die for husband house? Why it be say they don't care for a man to take their life? Some will be attempted murder, they will still go back to the man, make the man attempt the murder again or murder them. They don't want to go because their mother don't subject them into pain, subject them into abuse, and they are used to abusive environment and abusive situation. That is why you see they are always being supporting men. They are always saying something bad. They will say, it's good now. Now, so our mother they do. No, Your mother did it that way because of this traumatic situation and the brainwashing. The African men brainwash the African women. The African women don't even have a way of doing their own thing by themselves. It's the men that will tell you this is how you have to be a woman. This is how you have to wash up because this is how you have to talk. This is how you have to eat. African women are not even exploring who they are. They are not even exploring their feminine energy. They are not living in their truth because everything the way not something that manifests from their inside. Now, something that is being fabricated by the men, telling them how to live, how to do this, how to do that. And that is why the men too, they are not exploring their manhood. They are not, because nobody to teach them how to be a man. Most of these women, they turn into bully to their daughter. It is nothing normal for your mother to be beating you unnecessary, to show you hatred. It is nothing normal for your mother to rain curses on you. It is not normal. Don't think it is normal. You want to continue the generational curses. Women, children that have grown up in that environment, many of them end up being broken women, and they need therapy. They need psychological help before they can be a human being. Those people that grow up, whether man and woman, that grow up in an abusive home, where their mother is verbally abusive, physically abusive, they have one pattern or the other. That is why you see some men, you go deal with them. You don't get anything when you do them. They are always looking for problem. If there is no problem, they will be looking for one or the other because they used to that traumatic situation where they will grow up. When they say most of them, they always look for trouble. They don't like a place that is quiet. They don't want a family that is everything is functioning well. They are used to the dysfunction. They are used to everything scatter, not organized. You will see some men where you deal with now, you will get a perfect life. You will get everything moving fine. You will see say you just marry a man or a woman. Everything will just go fine, no problem, anything. But you will notice and say that person, he no fit dey in that stable environment. He always want a problem. He go pack, he go come out, he go pack, he go come out. Those people, they need therapy. They don't dey in a turbulent situation home. When they say there is no peace, they tormented inside. Man and woman, they tormented inside. They can't live peaceful life. You go this in a juju, you go this in a whatever. Now the home training, the upbringing of that person. They cannot just live a normal life. Now just so enjoy be. They don't feel live a normal life. Without they don't go for therapy, understand their problem, or take accountability, take responsibility, look at their parents, say their parents were broken and their parents decide to break them. That's why you will still see some men, you will just be okay with them, you will be the best woman on earth, but they don't say anything good in anything you are doing. They are very problematic. Now their upbringing, now they affect them so. Now they cause all this problem. But they don't go send us now their mama, now their papa wife. Now this one adoptive situation, these people, it hard. Now don't go. It hard for them to say they maintain job. It will affect them, their job. It will affect them academically. It will affect them when it comes to marriage. Anything organizing, they cannot participate. You'll see some women now. They will say if man not beat them, they don't go fit sleep. Why you think say somebody for this world will believe say if another person no beat am or no maltreat am, he no go fit stay? Why you think so? Not be because of the upbringing of violence, shouting, slapping, beating have influenced in that person's life, and it's difficult for that person to allow people to treat them right. That is the problem. Don't think it is normal. Now Africa, now our mama, you know me, your mama can slap you, your papa can slap you, they can beat you. It no matter. Even with reason, without no reason. Many people bring that behavior down to this place. You will see their pikin will just do something. The way they drag their pikin, like say the pikin a bag of rice. Their daughter will just do something. They will give and slap. But remember somebody face tear. They will tear slap for pikin for back. Like say they want to remove the heart go from front. So there are a lot of behavior where we say it don't make sense. Where we need to break that generational curses. Before we break and we need to recognize it that this thing is bad. It's bad. We shouldn't emulate it. We shouldn't say it's normal for your mother to be raining curse on you and say, hey, I don't curse finish. I don't put that for anybody. Handle. What do you mean? I know a young girl that time when I leave for house for months. When I come back, I come to ask of her. I hear they say the father slapped the girl. Very beautiful girl. Oh my gosh. The father slapped the girl and I hear drum burst. The girl on the hear what today. I can't imagine for my life say, waiting will make a father to slap their daughter so hard when he say go affect their eardrum. That man a stronger bandit. That man now man will be say he dey struggle, but every year he dey born. He go need to ride Okada, come find money, come do this one. But that anger to now he put up for his children body to slap a daughter and the daughter eardrum burst. Many of the men they put their anger for their children. Many of the women too. It's not normal. You have to start controlling your anger. You have to start controlling what is going on in your life. If not, the thing will control you. You have to channel the anger for who the anger belongs to. If a man decide to have a child with you and decide to leave and not take responsibility of the child, I not tell you say may you know that, I not tell you say may you not do what you want to. But don't put your anger on your children. Don't sit down and raise curses on your children. If na girl picking, if na girl, you they destroy her self-esteem, her self-worth, her self-confidence. Telling your daughter she's ugly. Telling your daughter say who want marry you. Calling your daughter wish. Calling your daughter say as you big or man not going to or you want to sin. Or it has the black like devil. That is why you see today you will see woman go they bleach all the face go burn, all the body go they be like rotten meat. He still continue to bleach because the mama tell and say she ugly, she be like devil. If papa tell and say, oh, je vais sue, who ugly, because your mama want cash fund, because your mama choose to go born for, because your mother choose to born for struggle, he choose to born for stress, he choose to born for man when they say he no fit give am peace, he no fit give am stability, whether financial stability number one, spiritual stability, home where they're comfortable so that you can be able to give that positive vibe to your children. Then you will decide to channel the anger to your children. Madam, you see Igbenedion, you no go marry. You see people where get money, you no go marry. You see people where go give you good life, you no go marry. Many of them choose to marry for love. Una choose to marry for love, and at the end, you will carry your problem, put for your daughter body. They break her self-esteem, they break her self-confidence down, they destroy your pikin. Then your pikin will come marry, they with one boy, he go say if the boy not beat her, he not like her. If man not they beat me, I know they like her. If man not they shout for me, I know they like her. Where you say that pikin for learn, that is say they not beat her, he no fit stay. If they not shout for her, he no fit stay. Now because of say you don't break the pikin self-esteem down, it used to turbulent and a very dysfunctional environment for herself. When if you say you yourself as a mother, you normalize it by saying, oh, I don't cause my pikin, I not put her for her hand. Who cares about you? Even care about you. All this African mentality. There are 1,000,001 things we can learn from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, that may we stop to learn and normalize the negative things when they inside every culture or every places where we go. Let us speak the things that are positive that can help us, not things that are negative. You cannot sit down and rain curses on your children or your daughter. You will say that your daughter, you know, go they dick worship, you know, go be male worshiper, you know, go they take bullshit from man because he house way for commot, na problem for her. She know they happy for the house. You make the house a living hell for him. Your daughter will always take that pattern. He must always normalize it that it's normal for man to beat her. It's normal for man to abandon her, come back 20 times. He will normalize all those things. I beg, mothers, ladies, mothers, break generational causes. Look at your environment. Look at how things play for some of your aunties, some of your uncles, some friends, some people that came before you. Then you know how to do it. You know how to do it. If I know so many things that I know, if I know so many things that I knew today, I will not make so many mistakes. I will not involve with some certain people, whether friends, relationship, marriage, or whatever. Okay? But you too, as a woman, you need to research. You need to know many things when it comes to child raising. You know, you me say you don't born come up for because you don't born the pikin go grow like that. No, there's a lot of things that you need to put into your child. A lot you need to put into your child. Children come empty. Now, what if parents put inside them? Now they will determine how they will take excel, grow, and be responsible or not responsible. So, my people, Muna take on like that. Muna take on like that. For any curses on your children, telling them they are ugly, telling them that nobody say as it be look like devil, say as you black like this one. I don't know why anybody go worship fair skin and demonize black skin, even in African soil. That shows how ignorant that person is. That shows how self-hating that person be. That you can even tell your daughter that they are ugly because they are black. That's when you see it do when I sue. When you see it, for we see as you black now, so your mind black. Guys, some of you say different diabolical, satanic, demonic things out of your mouth to your children. You say so many things that will break any child's self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence down for the rest of their life. You should be very, very aware of what you say to yourself, to your children, and to people around you. Some words when you say to your children will ring bell for their head every time. If they want to look for work, if they want to come out publicly, if they want to do something, they want to address people publicly. A lot of things can break people down. So be self-conscious of what you tell your children. Be very, very self-conscious. Raining curses on children is not part of raising children. It's not part. It's not part. It's a bad behavior that shouldn't be normalized. That shouldn't be say, that's all our mother they do. Your mother, many of your mother married to stronger bandits. Many of your mother married into struggle, into stress, into all the problem in this world. And born plenty children they cannot control. They are all stressed up. They're just looking for where to drop their stress on your head. Or where now they know do give where ma will one now. It's not say while I don't start. Most of the father they go they flog, they beat their pikin, like say they want now stress relief that they do. Most of the mother do all If you marry struggle bandit, carry those things, go knock for your husband head. Now too often I know you're for see each other. Don't bring your children into abusing children, destroying your children mood. It's not normal, it's not African. You people know. If you see many African sons now, they are very intimidated when they see their mates, they progress. Why are they intimidated? When they grow, they can say some of them thought, hey, go see that canvas, that boy, yeah. Since when that boy just stay, they work now, get money now, you just want to do cut. That boy not do anything. Maybe we go, like, what did they call at that time? Maybe we go, like we lay we remove everything, we go discharge and all the person, remove all the shoe, obtain and maybe we go obtain her. Why not say many of them they do that thing? Because they don't get self-confidence, they don't believe in themselves, they feel very quick to be intimidated by people, they always worship money, they always worship bling bling. Why? It don't be normal emotions to see somebody they progress. You want to go and obtain the person. Somebody put you for work and the person they pay you fine, do everything for you fine. The next minute you go just turn into demon. You want to kill your guy, you want to kill your mother. These things have to do with upbringing of that person. The next moment the person want to do good. The next moment this person don't trigger. It cannot stay in a constant emotion or behavior for the long time. We need to recognize all these abuses. Emotional fiber abuses is not part of raising the children. You can stay without having children. It's not a must that you must have a child. Some of you supposed to be child free. Some of our mother supposed to be child free. They are not supposed to even hear where they for the born, because they raise children that are toxic, children that are destroyer, children that are destroy so many lives. And many of us women, we continue to destroy the men with our mouth, with our standard, with waiting we want to happen, which is nonsense. Work in any same country, community, or people. We need to recognize this pattern and break generational curses and be better people, raise better children that will not be criminal, that will not be cultists, that will not be prostitutes, that will not be. We just need to do better as people. Me, I have a daughter. I don't believe that raining all demonic, satanic curses on my daughter is a African thing, because my mother never took me one day after raining curses on me. My mother never did that. I can't remember one. I can't. I didn't come from a place where my mother will be raining curses on me and tell people that are listening that he not put out for their mouth. I would think by now at my age, I would think that my mother is crazy. She's sick. I will not even, if such a thing happened, I will not even think that it's normal for my mother to do that. That is why you as a woman, don't put yourself in stress. Don't put yourself in stress. Don't have children for men that can't take care of you and your children. Men that are not provider, let them go and shake their mola and release on the floor. They are not what will ejaculating inside any woman to have babies. And you women, protect your womb. Get your womb for men that are going to put you in struggle, for men that are going to put you in stress, for men that can't provide for your children, for men that are not family oriented.